gonna be 100% honest. The last couple of days have absolutely sucked. I am over it. The entire world is on fire. I wish I was the one who set it on fire. I need to make something or I'm gonna lose my mind, so this is what I'm making. The makeup challenge for today is candy, and those of us doing it assigned each other a candy to do, and mine is Peeps. Bright, pastel, colorful, the opposite of what I'm feeling today, so we're just gonna dive right in. But while I am doing all of this makeup today, what I'm also gonna be doing is thoughts I have while doing makeup. Some people have shower thoughts, right? Where you go on these weird tangents when you're in the shower and you think too hard about things. Mine tend to happen when I'm doing my makeup, and so for the last couple of weeks, I've been writing down the things that I think about when I'm doing my makeup that made me laugh, and I was feeling, oh, I'll save this for a rainy day, I'll save this would be a really fun video someday, and what do you know, this is the time that I need it. I'm gonna make myself look bright and colorful, like bright and colory as the sugary time bombs for cavities that Peeps are, and I'm gonna share things that genuinely make me laugh, because my brain's a strange place and y'all are getting dragged around for the ride. Here we go. Definitely feel like in this lifetime I don't ask as many questions as I really should. One time when I was in high school, I got a letter addressed to the spouse of my name. My parents were asking me, what is this? Did you get married? Which was weird because, again, I was a sophomore in high school. I don't remember getting married, but I also don't read the terms and conditions before I agree to anything. I don't read anything. I read for fun, but you give me some legal stuff that honestly could get me in a lot of trouble on the internet, I'm gonna read it. I can't be bothered. Like, y'all, if we were still living out in the woods, I think natural selection would have gotten me. I was afraid of the Miss Pac-Man game because the ghosts would chase me. I wouldn't have been long for this world, I don't think. What if colors look different to other people? What if I traded eyes with somebody and brains with somebody, and what I thought was green was actually orange? The weird thing is there's no way to actually prove that we all see colors the same way. Maybe that's why some people have different favorite colors. Is my face symmetrical? No! Why don't I remember waking up this morning? Did I wake up this morning? Should I be more concerned about that? A really weird human phenomenon is when you look at a word for so long that it doesn't look like a word anymore and you start questioning like how it's spelled and how it sounds. I honestly don't think I would have been smart enough had I been one of the first people around when language was becoming a thing. I feel like I would have been left behind in the dust. Like, for me, it's the word tomorrow. Tomorrow. Then you just sit and stare at the word because you don't feel like it's real anymore, and then you don't know what's real anymore. Is it just me? Like, I have a lot of love and respect for the people who were probably the first to do anything, like the first people to wear makeup, who looked at their face one day and went, I don't like that, I need a new one. But how do I do that? Well, either I can rip the skin off of another human being, or just let me crush some beetles up or something. So did the first people who had dreams, did they understand what dreaming was, or did they just wake up and go, what the heck was that? I really think eyebrows are the weirdest part of the human face. We got a full head of hair, and then there's just a little bit more hair, but it's shorter, and it grows on our face instead. If you pluck your eyebrows too much, like, there's no guarantee they're gonna grow back. Like, my hair is the garden, and my eyebrows are just these little houseplants that I don't always take care of. And also, this is the only acceptable place to grow hair on your face. If you have hair on your face anywhere else, like, you're wrong. And also, that hair, when you get rid of it, comes back darker and stronger when you don't want the hair there, but when you want the hair on your eyebrows, sometimes it's just gone forever. And whoever designed eyebrows needs to be fired, or they need to consider, like, uploading a patch for them. Rest in peace to all of the people who absolutely plucked the daylights out of their eyebrows in the early 2000s because we thought that look was going to be forever. No look is forever. Do my eyebrows look weird? Or am I just thinking too hard? So straight up, I do not trust people who don't move their eyebrows. If you are one of those people who is stone-faced with your expressions and you only like smile, I don't trust you. You're hiding something. Every time I have not liked somebody because of their eyebrows, I've always been right. call that my Cancer intuition, and then it takes everyone else 4 years to figure out that I was right. Like, oh, I knew I was right. I knew from day one because of their eyebrows. I genuinely don't think I annoy anybody more than I annoy myself. If we had the ability to travel through time, I really don't think it would be as great as people think. Going back in time would not be that great because you'd just be burdened by the knowledge of the future. I feel like if we brought people from the past to present day, would they actually be that impressed based on their view of the world and their values that they were raised with? They would not really be impressed with us and our worldviews, maybe our technology. But I feel like the way most of the world runs, they'd be like, y'all a bunch of crazies. I like to think that traveling back in time would be really fun, but if I'm being real, I would probably hate it. I mean, it's kind of fun to have the idea that I could share knowledge that they haven't figured out yet, and I could be like a super cool magician and stuff, but being a woman, they'd probably just burn me at the stake for being a witch. Like, I don't think that they would actually believe me. Also, everybody would be super smelly. And I just don't have the emotional patience for that now that I know what good humans smell like. I'm not saying that lizard people are real. What I'm saying is that there's no proof that lizard people aren't real. There's a theory that aliens watch us like a reality show because what's going on our planet is so insane at all times. Like, somebody's got to be getting entertainment from it, right? Well, here's my theory. The really divisive people on our planet are actually just lizard people sent here to stage drama, like how they stage drama in reality shows. They probably think it's really funny that we figured out their formula and made our own reality shows. Like, oh man, that's gotta be gold, television gold for them. Yeah, every time you see those people in real life and you're like, how are those people real? They're probably not. They're probably actually lizard people. Disclaimer, I don't really think that. Please don't dehumanize people. Look, if I've been reincarnated, I can't tell if the life I'm living right now is meant to be a reward or a punishment. Oh, it is kind of baffling how I managed to make literally everything in my life harder for myself. One of the biggest cinematic disappointments that I wish more people would understand is that Skimbleshanks the railway cat is the best part of Cats. Skimbleshanks is our man. Skimbleshanks is our dude. He has come to save us all from the horrible Tom Hooper movie. Also, his song absolutely slaps. Everybody should see the Cats movie purely to watch Skimbleshanks, but you can't just watch Skimbleshanks. You have to sit through the horror of the entire Cats movie just so that you can truly appreciate how much better Skimbleshanks the railway cat is. I will throw fists with people over Skimbleshanks the railway cat. Do you think that humans domesticated cats so that cats wouldn't eat them? And cats were like, wow, I get fed for a lot less work than having to, like, kill this person. They'll just bring stuff to me? Okay. I mean, knowing how lazy cats are when given the option, that's probably how it happened, yeah. And so the ocean is basically the devil. I would happily go out into space even if it meant I could literally never come back, but you could not pay me enough to go in a submarine. I'm starting to believe maybe the devil got cast out of heaven because God was like, hey, you can make some creatures, why not? Then the devil made every fish that you can find at the bottom of the ocean, and God went, absolutely not, you're in timeout until the end of time. Why do we park in a driveway and drive in a parkway? Everybody talks about cat and dog people, but there's a very niche group of people that I feel we're often neglecting, and that's guinea pig people. Guinea pig people are right up there with horse people, in my opinion. Like, ooh, they got some feelings, and they are very passionate about their animals. I'm just here for fun. I'm here for the party. I won't leave until they throw me out. Ah! No! No! One time I saw a Walmart with a green roof, and I never got answers as to why its roof was green, and I still think about that Walmart sometimes when I'm trying to fall asleep at night. I genuinely think the real MVPs of the world are people who teach middle school and people who teach, like, freshmen in high school. How do you live with that level of cringe and still want to talk to people every single day? So, like, what happened to all of the cat girls that wore cat ears and tails and stuff, or the people that wore wolf tails everywhere? Do they still do that as adults? What is the threshold for how long you do that? And, like, what is it that makes you go, maybe I shouldn't? Definitely feel like there's a period where that trend kind of died off, but it died off very quietly. And I have too many unanswered questions. I'm not trying to be judgy, I just have a lot of questions. And I feel like this is an avenue of our reality that is underexplored. Gimbal Shanks the railway cat. I can't tell if I did a good job or if I'm just giving up. Why is it a universal thing that when we're doing our makeup too, that we all just make really stupid faces, like you're putting mascara on, and you just go like a fish. Oh, I didn't mess it. Okay, we're good. Me making self-deprecating jokes is just my way of coping with the fact that it's all true. Like, what is the lore behind Blue's Clues? Is Blue the same dog with many owners? Is, like, Blue an eternal being that just outlasts everybody she's ever loved? Like, what's the story there? Pardon me for a bit. My eyelashes and I are having a civil disagreement. Ooh, new thought. The people that don't have internal monologues, they're the lizard people. When you are around these people that you suspect to be lizard people, just be a little extra entertaining, because gotta give the people a show, you know? My nose not line up with the rest of my face, or do my teeth not line up with the rest of my face? What if I'm the lizard person? And if there was an award for thinking too much about things that nobody else cares about, I would be a shoo-in. Are one of my eyes bigger than the other? I'm gonna stop looking at my face now. This has made me very existential. So I definitely had more weird makeup time thoughts, but I ran out of makeup to do on my face, and honestly, it's probably for the best. I hope that my weird brain brought you some joy today. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe. If you need more weird makeup time thoughts, first of all, why? Second of all, sure, why not? Just let me know. I'm open to doing it again. So with that being said, I guess I'll talk to you later.